Cowabunga, y'all. Captain Beardo here. Today is probably the final episode of Batman vs. TMNT Ninja Turtles figure review. And that is obviously the last 2-pack in the set. And that's Ra's al Ghul and Shredder. So let's get cracking. So here we have Ra's al Ghul and Shredder action figure 2-pack. In that same box packaging that we've seen with all of the other figures, with this being the last one in the set. It has 11 pieces. You got Ra's with all his accessories. You got Shredder and all of his accessories. On the side, you got the ones that sculpted the figures. On the back, you got all the other figures in the set that we've seen before. You got similar description, but slightly different than the last paragraph. So if you want to read it, go ahead and do so. Nothing on this side, just the logo on the top. And nothing really on the bottom. Let's get this opened. Let's look at Ra's al Ghul's accessories first, since he doesn't have that many. He comes with interchangeable hands. Interesting posing hand. Sadly, there doesn't look like they sculpted any fingernails this time around. But nonetheless, it's still pretty cool to get extra hands. Just done that nice skin color. One other thing that he gets is a nice sword, which I do actually really like. The curvature and everything. Get the nice gold looking hilt. And then you got the handle. The little swirl at the end. Nicely made. Ra's al Ghul does not come with any other accessories, except for, if you want to call it, his cape. And it's done the same fabric as all the other capes. You can drape it over his shoulder, do as you please with it, pretty much. However, they did stitch it right here to give it more of a finishing look. And it does have another fabric going across the bottom just to kind of give it that finished off actual cape look. Still really nice though. Something that I've noticed that is different with the bad guys than the heroes is A, they don't come with the pizza, and B, the villains actually have pupils in their eyes. The heroes do not, which, in my opinion, makes villains look a little bit more intimidating since they actually do have pupils. They got the nice widow's peak, gray hair, back. Got the nice upper half of the cape. Got his little beard, chest, nicely painted abs. That nice green, his waist belt, his legs, his feet, the bottoms, back of his legs, Ra's al Ghul's butt, back. He does have shoulder blades, just like Batman does, which is really cool since he is Batman's villain. The black line artwork is really nice on him as well. Really happy that the last figure in the set would be Ra's al Ghul and Shredder. Also, I do like the gold look on the strap piece right here to connect. For articulation, he can look up that much. He can look down that much. So barely at all. Do note that his beard is a little bit pointy, so be mindful of that. You can look right. You can look left. His head is on pivoting ball joint. Just one more time, I do like the artwork in his eyes. how they make it like really dark underneath, really intimidating. His armpit joints can go that much, down that much, go all the way around. He has single bends at the elbows, which do turn into 90 degrees, which is really nice. He's got the wrist articulation that can go all the way around and pivot, go up and down like so. He has an ab crunch that can go down that much, go back that much, not really though. It can pivot. He also has a waist swivel, so you can turn them side to side. He does have the same split, but he can only go that far because of his shirt. He can look up, kick up that much. He can kick back that much. Still hindering because of that. Double joint knees that can fit in that much. No boot cut. Actually, there is a boot cut. He does have boot cut. His ankles can move down that much, move up that much, and does have ankle pivot. Now for the shredder. Instead of pizza, the shredder does come with a shuriken or ninja throwing star, which is really nicely done. Do you like it a lot? Comes with his very own ooze canister or mutagen canister from the TCRI. But this time, instead of the inside being just the green plastic, it is a see-through plastic, as you could kind of tell. Really nicely done. Do you like that shredder? Do you get this version? He comes with 2 more sets of hands that are weapon holding hands look like. With short spikes. These spikes do look really good. And he does come with 2 closed fist hands with the blades stretched out long. And they are done in thin plastic or pliable plastic, so you can move them around a little bit, which is really cool. Nicely made. Paint ups all the way through. He does have a purple right here, either for a shadow or for the way that his wrist straps are on, or for his blades. And he does have that on both versions of hands, even the hands that he has on. That is another thing to note with Ra's al Ghul, is that he does not have closed fist hands. They are still kind of opened, interestingly enough. So I guess you can't give Ra's al Ghul the punching. But back to Shredder. He's nice and bulky compared to Ra's al Ghul. They're both nice and bulky, which is really nice, which explains why they don't come with as many accessories. Shredder comes with his helmet, nicely made, just cartoon accurate. He does have pupils in his eyes and eyebrows, which is really cool to see compared to the other turtles that don't have pupils. So it's good to see that he's more of a human character. He does have his purple cape that is just draped on the back of him, like so. And you can move it up or underneath the top of his shield. This is the way you want to drape it. He does have his shoulder blades and this. It seems like a different piece, but still on there pretty good. Got his, I think tunic is what they call it. Nicely done. Got the nice purple, gray, and maroon. Got the blades on his legs. Got his little toes. Ninja style footwear, which is really cool to see. Bottom of his feet. Back of his legs. Shredder butt. And his back. Still line work going through even on the back, which is really nicely done. Time for articulation. You can only look up that much. Look down that much. Look all the way right. Look all the way left. His head is on a pivot. Because he's bulky, his arms can move up that much. Move down all the way. Go all the way around. Oh. And if you want, I guess you can take this off. And you can take off his cape as well, it looks like. So for the remainder, I guess I'll just leave it off. But yeah. But that leaves his arm to be able to go that much. Go down that much. All the way around. He does have a single joint on the elbow, which goes in that much. His wrists are on that ball joint. They can hinge. Oh. But you can see the joint right there. Because I don't think I showed it on any of the others. But it is like a ball joint right here. But down here, it has like a little hinge. So that way if you want, you can twist as where you want it. You can do the dice roll or the regular handshake roll, which is really cool. Pop that back on. He has the ab crunch that can move in that much, move back that much. With swivel. He can do the splits, but only that far because of his tunic. Kick up that much. Kick back that much. He does have double jointed knees, which is really nice even with the shin guards. No boot rotation or anything else. But his ankles can move down, move up, and he does have ankle pivot. And I guess just for fun, let's see what it looks like without the cape. So I guess if you wanted to just play him without the cape or anything, he's still pretty bulky. He does look really intimidating. I do actually like it without the cape, which is nicely made. So let's see these two standing up with their accessories. And here we have them posed with their accessories, extra hands, ninja throwing star, shredder, holding his canister, Ghul holding his sword. So cool to have these figures in my set. And the last ones of the series, sadly. For now anyway, until we get any other news. Here we have them all standing up together. Got the turtle family and the bat family. So cool to have them staying up together, like so. Now for my ranking, and just because I really want to just rank them from least favorite to favorite. My least favorite out of the bunch is going to have to be, least favorite is going to have to be Batgirl, because she's the one I didn't quite really need. But still really cool to have. And Donnie is really cool to have. Just still an oblong head, but still fits with the animation. Second pack that I didn't need is the Michelangelo. Just because he's a rehash of the Bat Michelangelo. So it would have been cool just to get maybe Donatello with Alfred. But out of that set, I do really like Alfred. Look how gentleman he looks. I'm really happy to have an Alfred. Next up would probably be the Damian Wayne and Raphael, just because I'm not really a huge fan of Damian, sadly, but it is cool to have him. To have a Robin. That and Raphael is so bulking. He looks really cool. And I do like the interchangeable head. So that's what he has going for him. And the hen that you can have size in, so on and so forth. Next up is down to my last three. My top three favorite packs. And right at the bottom is honestly going to be Ghul and Shredder. At the bottom of the three. Just because even though they're really cool figures to have, the other two I like to have even more. But still, like, they also don't come with enough accessories, I want to say. But the way that they look and having villains in the set is really awesome to have. So that's why they're at number 3. But if they had a little bit more accessories, they probably would have jumped to number 1. Then number 2 would be the Batman and Leonardo 2-pack. And that's just because I love Leonardo is my favorite turtle. Same with Batman. Batman's my favorite DC comic book, so it's really cool to have them in their 2-pack. And that leads my number 1 to be this Bat Mikey figure. And I know that I just kind of threw it in with the last video, but I was really excited when he got announced at Comic-Con as a Comic-Con exclusive. And he just resembles the whole Batman vs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series, and I just love the costume and everything like that. They gave him the cowl and everything. So if I get rid of all these figures, I would want Bat Mike to be the one that I keep, just because he's just one that resembles the whole thing. So if you like this video, please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And if my picks for my least favorite to my favorite is not the order that you would put them in, please list the order that you would have them in, because I'd like to know what you guys think. I really do like these figures. It was hard for me to actually come up with the order that I like them in and everything, but other than that, feel the beard and deuces.